Hello student, this is a EVS class. Our chapter name Seeds and Seeds. This is the explanation video of this chapter part 2. Students, in the previous chapter, in the previous video we discussed about the germination of seeds and conditions of seeds that is required for germination. Okay, these already we discussed. Today we discuss some new concept. First, some plants grow without seeds. Yes, some plants grow from other parts of plants, example root, stem, leaf, etc. There are some pictures of example of some plants growing without seed. The first example of rose plant, second example hibiscus, third neem plant, that is the and next example is banana tree, then and this one is a money plant. These are the examples of some plants that is grown without seeds. Okay, you can also see the some various types of example these types plants. Okay, next is plants which hunt. Student, there are some plants which trap and eat frog, insects and even mice. The picture plant Nepenthes. This is the picture plant and this is the another name is Nepenthes. Is one such plant. It is found in Australia, Indonesia and Meghalaya in India. It has a picture-like shape and the mouth is covered by a leaf. The plant has a special smell that attracts insects to it. When the insects lands on the mouth of the plant, this is the mouth of the plant, it gets trapped and cannot get out. What a clever way to hunt. This is true. Okay, so this is the plants which hunt. Next is some pictures of Nepenthes plants or picture plants. These are the pictures of Nepenthes plants and picture plants. Next is wandering seeds. Plants cannot move around. This is true thing. Once they grow, they remain in the same place. But their seeds are great travelers. They can reach far and wide. Look at picture of 1 on the next page and see the flying seeds. Means student, you see various types of seeds you can see, but trees cannot move, but seeds can move different types. How? We can just see that. Next slide. Dispersal of seeds. The first, dispersal meaning. Dispersal means scattering or movement of seeds from one place to another. Dispersal means when the seeds scattering or movement from different place, that is called a dispersal of seeds. This is the picture of dispersal of seeds. Some ways of dispersal. Cause of dispersal. First cause of dispersal is wind. Through the wind, dispersal happen. Next cause, water. Through the water. Third cause of dispersal, this is animals and human. And the last one is a bursting of fruit. When the automatically fruit bursted, that is also seeds move from one place to another place. Okay. Next, you see in this picture. In this picture 1, in this picture you see that dispersal happen through the vine. And in this picture, dispersal having through the animals. Okay. Look at the picture 2. This seed cannot fly, but it can still travel by sticking onto the fur of animals. Fur of, these are hair. On the animal's body, some hairs, outer side hairs, that is called a fur, or on our clothes. In this way, it gets a free ride. Did you get any new idea from these seeds? Okay. So, read how the idea of Velcro came to George Mestral. Now, these are the ways of dispersal of seeds. Now, the next new concept is Velcro and its discovery. You see, this is the picture of Velcro. Have you seen this? This is Velcro. It can be found in your school shoes and bag. Okay. Now here a small story of related to Velcro. This has happened in 1948. One day, George Mestral came back from a walk with his dog. He was amazed to find seeds sticking all over his clothes and on his dog's fur. He wondered what made them stick, so he observed these seeds under a microscope. Microscope is a instrument. Use this instrument, we can see small, very small things. He saw that the seeds had many tiny hooks which got stuck to clothes or fur. This gave Mistral the idea of making Velcro. He made a material with similar tiny hooks that would stick. Velcro is used to stick together many things like clothes, shoes, bags, belts, and many more. What a way to take inspiration from nature. So this type George Mistral make a Velcro. Next is who came from where? Have you included human beings also in your list? Yes, we also carry seeds from one place to another, knowingly or unknowingly. Knowingly means when you know that you can take something, but unknowingly means when you don't know and something with you. Okay, we bring the seeds of plants that we find beautiful or useful to grow them in our garden. Later, the seeds of these plants spread to the other places. Many years later, people may not even remember that these plants did not grow here earlier. They were brought from somewhere else. Do you know from where chilies came to our country? These were brought to India by traders coming from South America. Today we cannot think of food without chilies. It is true, we cannot eat any food without chilies. Okay, so here a small poem related to did you know this? From South America, long ago, came a tomato, a potato, and a green chili. Means from the South America, tomato, potato, green chili came. Do you know this? A cabbage came from Europe, and also a pea. Pea and cabbage came from Europe. From Africa came a coffee bean and a green bhindi. Bhindi means lady finger. They cross the land, they cross the sea. Do you know this? So, coffee, bean, and green lady finger came from Africa, and a mango sang, come in, an orange smile inside its skin. Welcome to India. Mango and orange already in India. And a banana said the methi and the spinach, brinjal and radish nodded its head. Do you know this? So these some things information related to vegetable means when vegetable, which vegetable came from which country. Okay. Next is what we learn. We learn in this chapter कि seeds need for sprouting and it is very helpful in our health. And next what we learn, how do seeds spread to far off places. These we can also learn in this chapter. Okay. I hope all of you understand the concept of this chapter very well. Thank you.